Grief isn't loud. It doesn't always scream or fall apart in public. Sometimes it just sits beside you in silence. In the empty seat across the table, in the room that's suddenly too quiet, in the mornings that start with a sigh instead of a smile. Grief is invisible, but it's everywhere. It shows up in the smell of an old shirt, in the pause before a name you can't say anymore, in the echo of a laugh you used to hear every day. People tell you to stay strong, but grief isn't weakness. It's the proof that you loved someone so deeply that their absence hurts like a physical wound. And while words often fail, music doesn't. Sometimes a single song understands more than anyone ever could. So if you're grieving for a person, a place, a version of you that's gone, this playlist is for you. These songs won't take the pain away, but maybe, just maybe, they'll carry you through it. Number 1, Phoebe Bridgers, Funeral. Phoebe doesn't dress up her sadness. She sings it as it is, raw, awkward, real. In Funeral, she sings about attending a funeral for a peer and feeling like a ghost herself. Her voice is fragile, her lyrics painfully honest. It's a song that doesn't try to fix grief. It just reflects it back to you gently, like someone saying, I get it. If you've ever felt numb in the middle of mourning, this one hits like truth. Number 2, Johnny Cash, Hurt. This isn't just a cover, it's a farewell. Cash recorded this shortly before his death, and every note feels like a goodbye. His voice cracks not from age, but from emotion. When he says, I hurt myself today, it's not self-pity, it's reflection. This song captures what it's like to look back on a life with love, regret, loss, and acceptance. Watching the music video is even harder, but the song alone carries more emotional weight than most artists ever reach. Number 3, Billie Holiday, I'll Be Seeing You. This jazz classic has become a quiet anthem of grief. It's not dramatic, it's a whisper. Billie's voice carries the weight of longing. She's singing about someone she knows she'll never see again, but still looks for everywhere. In shop windows, in sunsets, in the moonlight. When you lose someone, the world keeps showing you pieces of them. And this song understands that better than words ever could. Number 4, Bon Iver, Restacked, Sparse, Slow, Almost Motionless. This song gives you room to feel. It's not trying to entertain. It's not even trying to comfort. It just sits there like you do when you've cried everything out and you're too tired to move. Bon Iver's voice is soft, almost broken. The lyrics don't follow a strict narrative. They drift like thoughts in grief. If you need a moment of quiet that feels like company, this song is that moment. Number 5, Brandi Carlile, That Wasn't Me. This track is written from the perspective of someone who has gone through darkness, addiction, loss, maybe even death, and is asking to be remembered with love. Do I make myself a blessing to everyone I meet? It's a question that hits hard when you're grieving someone who struggled. It reminds us that people are more than their worst moments. It's a song of forgiveness, and that can be one of the hardest and most healing parts of grief. Number 6, Moses Sumney, Doomed. There's a haunting stillness in this song. It asks a question that many grieving people feel but never voice. Am I doomed if I'm alone? Moses's falsetto floats over ambient textures, creating a space that's both beautiful and aching. It doesn't offer hope in the traditional sense, but it offers recognition. It says, yes, this hurts, and that honesty can be more comforting than false positivity. Number 7, Enya, Only Time. This may seem like a cliché choice, but Enya's music has a way of bypassing logic and speaking directly to the soul. Only time doesn't promise answers. It simply reminds us that time exists, and that even though it may feel impossible now, there's a future beyond this moment. The layering of her voice, the softness of the instruments, it feels like someone laying a warm hand on your back and saying, breathe. Number 8, Tracy Chapman, The Promise. This song is a quiet vow of love, patience, and memory. She sings as someone who is waiting, possibly forever, for someone they've lost. There's something sacred in her tone, not desperate but devoted. It speaks to the kind of grief that doesn't fade but transforms. When you miss someone with all your being and you're not sure if that ache will ever go away, this song doesn't judge. It just understands. Number 9, Nick Drake, Place to Be. Nick Drake's entire discography is laced with sadness, but this song in particular captures the gentle emptiness of loss. His voice is barely there, like he's already halfway gone. It's not morbid, it's delicate. When you feel like the world has moved on and you're stuck in stillness, this song reminds you that stillness can be a form of mourning too, and that's okay. Number 10, Mahalia Jackson, Trouble of the World, we end with a spiritual. Mahalia Jackson's voice is a force, strong, sorrowful, and full of faith. This isn't a song of sadness, but of transcendence. It acknowledges the pain of the world and the promise of peace beyond it. Even if you're not religious, there's something deeply human about the way she sings, "Soon I will be done with the trouble of the world." It sounds like someone walking toward the light and taking you with them. Grief is love with nowhere to go. And even though the world keeps turning, you don't have to move at its pace. Take your time, feel what you need to feel, and when you're ready, let these songs carry you a little further. You can listen to the full playlist on Spotify. The link is in the comments. And if you want to hold these songs in your hands, order a custom CD or cassette from our store. https://CustoMixtape.com, and don't forget to subscribe, because every feeling deserves a soundtrack.